Hello. Hello. Um, I wanted to record something in English just because I want to understand what it is that allows me to be so free and unapologetic and so carefree when I'm recording in English because I want to incorporate that into my Spanish content. In Spanish, I still demand a lot of perfection from myself. I still expect things from myself. That's the thing. I have very high expectations, and I feel like I need to perform pristinely in Spanish because I feel like that's the way if my parents or the people who know me will see me, and that's the way they will judge me. And I don't want to care for being judged. Wow, that was a very good therapy session. Thank you so much for coming. That's all I needed to understand. I'm still afraid of creating content in Spanish because if I do, it means the people who have known me the longest or the most will see it and understand it, and therefore it will give them permission to judge me. I don't care. I don't want to care about that. I don't want to create stuff that I like just for it to be understood by people that don't know me or that I may even dislike. I want to feel her. I want to feel Maria Inés when she speaks in English and records, and she feels like she's a blogger, like the one she grew up with when she was 13 and 14 and so on. I feel like since most of the content that I watched was in English, I give myself permission to be more me in English. It just feels like I'm playing the role of the content creator when I talk in English, but I do not want to fragment myself. I do not want to divide the content creator from who I really am, because I am. I am everything. I am all of the versions of me. Sometimes since I grew up watching Hannah Montana, obviously, I've had this dream of creating an altered personality that nobody knows and just like start ground zero and up and just like I thought about it. I remember I thought about it when I was younger. Like I think I was 19. I was not 19. It was like way before that. Like the first time I had that thought, I was probably 14. I remembered I wanted to create content in regards to how to do your makeup, but from like an integration of, I don't know if I've told this story before. I feel like I have. Yeah, I have. Actually, in the other episode where I speak in English. Anyway, so I had this dream of becoming like this makeup influencer, but also like taking care of your mind influencer before the word influencer existed. I wanted to create content, and I wanted to do it in regards to doing your makeup and style and outfits and stuff like that, because I was 14. And I remember my Hannah Montana dream was to invent this new personality. And I remember once, this is a part that I haven't told. Once I thought like maybe if I get a wig and maybe just like do my hair in a very different way and do my makeup in a very different way and dress differently and record at a location that doesn't let anybody know that it is me, like maybe I will feel prepared to do it. Because I didn't want people knowing that it was me. But now I understand why I didn't want people to know that it was me, because it felt unsafe. being judged by the people I did know. I felt like if I was a random stranger just creating her videos, I would feel safe. And that's the funny thing with life and our bodies and our nervous system. We need safety to thrive, to not just survive, but actually live a pleasurable life. We need safety. Safety is at the root of it all. And I was looking for safety. And safety to me meant not being me, being somebody else. That's why recording stuff in English feels more natural, because it feels safe, because it feels like I am not Maria Inés speaking in Spanish, doing her thing, being like the Maria Inés that everybody knows. She's just like, oh, she's just doing this thing. Let me lie down, like, this is not lying down, by the way, but anyway. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I felt safer speaking English because it felt like I was not me. It felt like I was that role, that other person. I have nothing else to say about this. I feel like I understood it all now. Like, I understood everything, like, before 3 minutes even happened in this video. So I'm going to upload this too, and I just want to say to myself, you are this. Maria Inés, you are this too. You are the one that likes to speak in English because she feels freer, and I give you permission to be exactly like this from now on when you're recording in Spanish too. You can be yourself, you can be more playful, you can talk about your personal life and your aspirations and the fact that your dog threw up in your bed this morning, and you can do whatever the fuck you want because this is your channel, because this is your life. I give you permission to enjoy your life, to explore your life, as long as you're not harming yourself, as long as you're not harming anybody, at least not voluntarily. Go ahead and do whatever the fuck you want. You know what? Sometimes I don't even give myself permission to say bad words. It's a thing that I have, that it's like, oh, good people, like a good therapist would never say fuck. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Fuck. Am I gonna get banned for this video? I don't think so. So anyway, I always hope whatever it is that I'm posting helps you. I don't know how this will help you. Maybe it will be your permission slip to be more free, to be more you. If you're a person who has had the tendency of seeking for alter egos, alter personalities, or any alternative, whatever, ask yourself, what does that role give me that is so unsafe to integrate in me, in the me that I just am? Because I feel like that's the question I involuntarily asked myself at the beginning of the video, and it just made a lot of sense. Like, what does the wig, the makeup, the outfit, what does the costume give you that feels so unsafe to portray by just being you? What is that giving you? And how can you integrate that into your life so that you don't have to depend on costumes forever, so that you can just be you and be safe, feel safe being you? This is very deep. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at this. If you listen to my last episode in Spanish and you're watching this too, one of my biggest fears is that I will be judged like she must be fucking insane, because look at her shifting personalities when she's like hablando en español and being all like, and when she talks in English and she's more like, and you know what? I don't care. I give myself permission to not care. I'm not doing anybody any harm. And no, I'm not insane. Like that was, yeah, like my fear was that people would judge me as like insane, and nobody would ever want to do therapy with me, and they would even just like take my license away or whatever. But I live in Mexico. That doesn't happen here. And even if it did, I feel like that wouldn't happen. Anyway, I release myself from that fear, from that, what's the name? ¿Cómo se dice? It's a fear that has like no fundament, irrational. I release myself from my irrational fears right here, right now. I release myself from those fears because I don't need them. They're not helping me into feeling safe. They're not helping me into feeling free or into enjoying life. So I release myself from that. People, you out there will judge me based on what you think I am, and I don't think we should be judging people based on a few minutes that we have gotten to like spend with them online, because that's not the totality of them. And I give you permission to not judge yourself based on a few minutes of something you did, because you're way bigger than that. So what if you made a mistake? So what if something went wrong? I mean, don't judge yourself too harshly for just like one little thing that is nothing if you take into account the amount of years you have actually been alive for. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep on doing my English Spanish videos because I learn different things in both of them. And yeah, as usually, I hope this helps something in here helps you, and if not, just take what you need. I guess this is just me finding my new true voice to incorporate in Toma lo que necesitas. I don't know, but anyway, I'm having fun. I hope you have fun with everything that you do too. I hope that you let yourself play, not just your inner child, but you. I mean, yes, the inner child is a part of you, but you are the root of it all. Everything lives within you. So I hope that you give yourself permission to play, to enjoy life, to feel pleasure and awe all over again. I hope that you give yourself the time and space to fulfill the dreams you had when you were growing up, when you were, I don't know, maybe 14 too. I hope that you do it because it is very fun to fulfill your dreams. And when you do that, when you start doing them, whatever it is that you wanted to do, when you start doing that, you start finding answers. Like me, just now, at the beginning of the video. Yourself is asking you to do certain things because it has certain knowledge to share with you through those things. So go ahead and do that fearlessly or with fear at hand, however it is. And I hope you find safety again to be you, to be in your body, to inhabit your life. I love you very much. Thank you for being here. Bye.